Hi everyone, Chef Mark, and I'm at KBIS 2021. Of course, we're virtual this year because of the global pandemic, but that doesn't mean that that's going to stop us from connecting one-on-one with the people who know the appliances best. So I'm really glad to have Jared Hinton here with Monogram Appliances. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
So where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from my home office here in Green Mountain Farm, West Lakewood, Colorado.
Oh, wonderful. We're in Denver ourselves. It's a cold day here. If you're watching this in the future on our YouTube channel, it's about 15 degrees out. So glad you're staying warm. Looks like you got quite a collection of guitars in the background too.
I do. Yep, and a space heater next to me because it's cold here as well.
Well, you got some music and a space heater to keep you warm. I love it. All right. So as the expert of all things Monogram, what can you tell me that makes Monogram about what makes Monogram special?
Well, Mark, we have three pillars that we really focus on with Monogram. It's kind of in the details that define us. So craftsmanship and the material story. When we're looking at luxury appliances, look nowhere else than with Monogram where you want the finest materials. We pay close attention to craftsmanship in every one of our products because when you're paying this much and wanting luxury, you should get a product that feels like luxury. Secondly, it's performance. When you're putting luxury appliances in your house, you want them to perform. They're there to look good, but they're also there to cook for you. We are the industry leaders when it comes to performance in our cooking and cooling products. And lastly, ownership. We are improving our ownership with all sorts of customability with our appliances and post-sale service.
Well, that's great. So I love the three pillars. Why don't you show us what's new and hot and what you're most proud of in Monogram coming up for 2021?
Great, yeah. So I'll flip over to my screen here and you can kind of see some stuff. Living in a virtual world. Okay, so you guys can probably see this.
We sure can.
In 2020, we launched two new collections, our Statement and Minimalist collections, which can be seen at every Fine Lines location throughout Colorado, displaying these two new collections, over 100 new models. Coming in 2021, the new products are not stopping. We've got new Pro range coming out in April. Wine sommelier, a 30-inch by 30-inch wide, 84-inch tall wine sommelier. A new steam oven, our X Series wall ovens that will be voice open or push to open controlled, and a new Forge Clear ice system. But the thing that I'm most excited about is our new Pro range. So this is coming to you in a variety of configurations. You can choose from 30, 36, or 48 inch. And you'll notice the attention to detail, the brass accents along the knobs. I'll show you the burners in a second that have additional brass. We're adding an LCD full articulating display and an industry exclusive True Temp burner. Now you're going to say, what's a True Temp burner?
What's a True Temp burner?
Combination. To the chef, he's like, "What's a True Temp?"
Yeah,
oh, you're gonna love this, Mark.
I've heard rumor of it, so I can't wait to hear it from you.
Okay, so it syncs up with a Heston Q pan, and you can really operate it on three different platforms. You can use this LCD display that's going to use guided recipes. You can use your Smart HQ app on your smartphone, or you can use a Heston Q app. But what this is going to do is it's the first ever gas burner that allows you to maintain an exact temperature. So if you're cooking at 220 degrees, well, after a while the pan's going to start to get hot and it's going to go over 220. Well, what this burner does is it lowers the flame down, it raises the flame up. It works a lot like induction, but in a gas platform. So tons of versatility there. The Heston Q app over has 100 pre-programmed recipes, but it's going to help experienced chefs and novices alike caramelize, sear, saute, all of the functionality of one burner. So new ovens. Go ahead, Mark. You got a question?
Yeah, no, I just had I know that I've seen this in induction, and in fact, I've been to the booth and I've played with this, and I'm thinking, I'm a pro, I don't need this. But then after using it, I was like, okay, this is amazing, and the fact that you guys are managed to pull off this in gas, That's incredible technology. That's something to be so proud of.
We are totally proud of it, and we put that industry exclusive out there. So for anybody that's using sous vide style cooking, here you have it in gas, never before seen. Without the use of an accessory probe.
Is there a sous vide feature as well, utilizing that gas burner?
Absolutely. On the display, on your app, or in the Heston Q app.
Great.
The oven now adds hot air frying. So I was just given a hot air fryer. Problem is it's this big. So now you've got a full size 48-inch, 36-inch oven that you can lay out chicken wings, broccoli, vegetables, and it's going to hot air fry it for you using our direct air convection that pushes hot air down from the top.
Yeah, hot air fry is really hot. Of course it's hot, but I mean it's such a trend because of that healthy living, and to see that in a 48-inch Pro or 36-inch Pro style range, we haven't seen that before. So again, that's like just another really innovative thing that and it feels like every year there's new stuff coming out. So I love how much Monogram's upping the ante with this particular range.
Yeah, and I mean we can take a look at our burner configuration here.
Oh.
Talking about upping the ante. Probably the most popular 48-inch model is going to be your 6-burner and a griddle. We're going up to 23,000 BTUs on 2 of these burners, and these same burners are multi-ring, so it will go down to a precise simmer, a low 140-degree simmer, all within that same burner. We've increased the performance of the griddle in all these 2 by doing a better combination of aluminum and stainless steel. Altogether, the products it's about 4 years in the making. So through countless hours of testing heights between the burners, burner size, burner BTUs, this is what we've come up with, and we know that it's going to be a winner.
So how many burners on each one of these has that ability to sous vide or use the Heston pan? Is it every burner? Is it 1 or 2 burners? How does that work?
It's a good question. It's only going to be available in a 48-inch. When you do the grill and griddle configuration, that's going to have an LCD display, and then when you look at your 36-inch, it's going to be your 4-burner and a griddle. And it's going to be this 21,000 BTU burner. This is your True Temp, and this is your True Temp. So those will be our only 2 model ranges right now that will feature that True Temp burner.
I've cooked on the Monogram with both the grill and the griddle and the 4-burner. And I would think that an indoor grill might not perform very well, but I got to tell you, this thing rocks. I was grilling steaks, and then we grilled romaine lettuce, and then we grilled peaches for dessert, and then we were making ice cream base on the dual stack burner. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was like having a restaurant in your home. What a great unit.
Yeah, it's often overlooked. I agree. I agree. I think the grill is a valuable piece, and some people are like, well, I don't want to grill indoors. Well, sometimes it's not the long process of grilling that you're wanting to do. It's like you said, sometimes you just want to throw some vegetables on there, cut some cabbage in half or something, and just sear it. And you can do that with this burner. With this configuration right here.
So you had mentioned steam. I think, to my knowledge, that's a first for Monogram.
It is, and I'll kind of roll through that, get into it. Let me jump ahead here for a second.
Yeah.
So you see more brass accents here. A cool thing with the range, before we jump into it, this is kind of a look at the True Temp app, to where you'll be able to use these pre-programmed recipes to go through something as simple as making eggs on that burner, like just getting the temperature right for what it's supposed to be to scramble eggs.
And you know what I like most about this app is it actually kind of teaches people how to cook. So temperature control, timing, things like that. So I actually really love that feature. All right, I know we're getting this. We're getting the steam next. Okay, good. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump ahead on you, but I just couldn't wait to ask you about this. This is new for Monogram, to my knowledge.
It is, and it totally fills in a gap in our lineup. We have our 5-in-1 Advanium oven, which Mark cooks in all the time. I'm sure that thing's capable of speed cooking 8 times faster. But for the alternative that are people looking for another accessory specialty style oven, we haven't had steam until now. So The steam here, 30-inch, comes in statement or minimalist. True steam generator works with a 1 liter reservoir of water, and it gives you the ability to do combination cooking. So instead of just using pure steam, you can use a convection roast, convection bake, broil, in combination with the steam as well. We're including a 6-piece stainless steel cookware set with this particular steam oven that fits in there perfectly for different types of dishes that you may be preparing.
Let me
and
ask.
tons of pre-programmed recipes to make cooking easier. And that's just the way to go now. It's just have it built in.
Let me ask you this: are people pairing this above a wall oven? Are they pairing this above a a Vanium oven? Where's the limit as far as what you can pair this this new steam oven with?
We're seeing it in a stack, so you can stack steam, single oven, warming drawer, and I'm starting to actually see it more of a side-by-side to where we either have a wall oven and then maybe a steam and a warming drawer, or a hearth oven, which cooks pizzas and things indoors here, and it's next to it either an Vanium or a steam oven next to it, which is a cool configuration to go side-by-side instead of stacking.
That's great, and not to talk price, but I'm just kind of glancing at the prices of both, like the ranges we were talking about in this unit, and they seem really competitively priced.
It is. We feel like it's priced right, and as far as features, it's going to compete with the people that have been doing this for a while. The technology's there. We get the question between plumbed and reservoir. I think a lot more people may want the reservoir than having it plumbed. I hear there's probably less issues involved with it. Yep. And this thing holds a liter that is more than enough to cook multiple meals.
Yeah, when you start HUD plumbing, of course, things can leak. So this is really, I feel, the best way to go. And then makes it easier to clean as well. So yeah, you don't want it hard plumbed. This just makes it so much more convenient to install and everything. Well, moving on, we have time for maybe one more. What else do we have?
Yeah, did you want to see the wine sommelier?
Yeah, we better. I love wine, so we better see that.
So this is brand new to us. It's working off of a platform that we already have in a 30-inch wide product. We do a very similar refrigerator that can be done with a clear glass door or a solid glass door. The cool thing about this is you've got two separate temperature-controlled wine reserves at the top. The second section here is an ice maker freezer, and the bottom is fully customizable. So you can do more wine that'll take you up to 106 bottle capacity, or you can do sparkling water, beer, other beverages, snacks. But this is a convertible drawer too, so this could also be freezer if you just wanted to store more ice in it. But this is coming in, you can do custom panel, obviously, to go fully flush custom panel, and you can do it in either the stainless, the statement, or minimalist stainless steel finish as well too. And this is, again, I think it's at the right price point as well for us, and it pairs really well next to another refrigerator if you wanted it, or you put it back into a secondary kitchen area.
I love this this refrigerator. I've seen this in a few kitchens now, and I've been to the Monogram experience in Louisville, Kentucky. I think it's just such a creative use of space, and I love that you have that customizable door on the bottom because, why not? I mean, if you're in a limited amount of space in a bar area, but you still need to get snacks and stuff in there, I love that's convertible. That's really clever.
Yeah, and it's super quick. This control panel right here will allow you to select refrigerator, freezer, or wine or beverage. And if it's going from freezer to refrigerator, it'll do it in less than about 12 hours to convert that temperature out of there without creating too much moisture.
Yeah,
freezing up everything.
Do we have time for one more? Okay, my producers tell me we have time for one more. What else can you share with us?
I got something. This is awesome, and it's not so much like a showroom appliance, but more of an accessory bar piece. So you can go to YouTube and look at the Forge ice system, and a whiskey connoisseur is going to tell you the ins and outs of how it works. This unit is going to come with an ice maker that is going to make a crystal clear ice kind of cube. You see it in the bottom left of the picture here. It slow makes it over the course of 4 hours, eliminating any bubbles, any cloudiness. And then we put it into a heated press that pushes this down and makes a crystal clear sphere. I mean, it is totally clear, no cloudiness, no cracks. And this is like conversation starter, goes in the bar area, but this will be branded Monogram 2 coming in May.
Oh, this is interesting. So I've actually, when I was in Louisville, Kentucky, we went to this crazy like builder space where they were like creating like really interesting different ways to make ice. I have to imagine that something like this came out of that laboratory that Monogram partners up with. I think that's also where they build the pizza ovens and some other really,
It is.
yeah, really kind of delightfully crazy ideas. So no surprise to see something that's innovative. How big is this? Because I'm seeing a picture here. Like, is that as big as, is that a foot tall? Is it 2 feet tall?
Okay, so yeah, as you see in the picture, this is, I would say it's about a foot 16 inches. Probably, I wouldn't say it's a foot and a half. And the ice maker, which can be stored on the counter, it looks nice, so it's not a big deal to be on your bar. This is about the size of a 1.5 cubic foot microwave.
Okay.
And this will be the actual ice. We'll see. Let's just see if this is real sketchy. I'm going to try to hit play and just see what it.
Okay, we have a video. Of course, because it's virtual, we'll see how well this runs. Let's see what happens. Well, Jared, thank you so much for taking us on a virtual tour of Monogram for 2021. So many innovations. What did we talk about? We talked about that the control burner. Tell me what you guys are calling that again.
True temp, the true temp burner.
True temp burner. Okay, so it will set your temperature for you. It'll do the cooking for you. It hooks up to a Heston pan. Heston pan has a temperature sensor, and then that wirelessly attaches to a huge recipe book and perfect golden brown, anything you want.
Yep.
I've seen salmon, I've seen steaks, I've seen chicken, I've seen crepes, I've seen eggs. So that's a marvelous technology. We talked about the new wine column with the convertible refrigerator on the bottom, steam technology for the first time, and of course things that people know about Monogram, the Advanium speed oven, that's still there. So lots of great things coming for 2021. Where can people go to see the entire package of information?
Go to any Fine Lines location. Zunai has a great showroom. We are putting a brand new showroom in Parker and Park Meadows for Appliance Factory. They're going to be the best looking displays in the area. But also go to monogramvip.com/tour, TOUR, and you can have video rich content for our KBiz iBiz booth this year. It's going to be all virtual. So monogramvip.com/tour.
Okay, we'll definitely put that up on the screen so people can see that. So thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us virtually. We're looking forward to seeing you in person next year for KBiz. But this has been a really great look at everything for 2021. We miss seeing it in person, of course. Everyone, I'm Chef Mark with Appliance Factory Fine Lines, and I'm live with Jared with Monogram Appliances. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe.